Pixar's newest film arrived on Disney Plus 2 days ago at the time of me recording this, 2 days ago on the 11th. So today I'm here to stop and take the time to talk about Pixar's Turning Red. Please note that everything that I will say in this video is just my very own opinion, and you are free to comment down below. What did you think of Pixar's Turning Red? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Did you see Sean Chandler's review? Comment all that down below in the comment section. Please don't forget to check out that Twitter. That's going to pop up on your screen right now. And also that Pixar, and also the latest Pixar ranking that I did is going to pop up above in that card. With that being said, let's get right into our review.
May, breakfast is ready.
Coming.
It's gonna be me. Is everything okay?
I'm a gross red monster.
I was actually more excited for this film than I was for Luca, and when they put it on Disney Plus, I was not that happy about it. I was actually pretty mad about that, but upon seeing the movie, yeah, I can see why they did that. Well, that doesn't exclude the fact that they put the other Pixar films on Disney Plus as well. So this film should have had a fair chance in the theater too. But with that being said, let's move right into the good. And the good thing that comes to mind here is that Turning Red's animation is just great. Pixar still got it when it comes to upping their animation game. Now, it doesn't look as beautifully dynamic as Toy Story 4 or even Incredibles 2, but this film's animation deserves to be recognized. The central idea and premise of a 13-year-old girl in the 8th grade going through puberty, and since it's such a weird time for both boys and girls, that whenever she gets excited or has any strong emotion, she turns into this big, cute red panda. The friend group is reminiscent of actual 13-year-old girl friend groups, and for me, the animation and concept is what made me check this film out. It's definitely one of the most unique and different Pixar films that takes many risks in its execution of the idea. But with that being said, unfortunately, let's move right into the bad. And the bad thing that comes to mind here is that this movie isn't really something I find comfortable watching in a sense. Now, for the first 40 minutes, I would say to monitor like kids watching this movie. I'm old enough to watch this movie. Well, it's a PG movie. It really should have been rated PG-13, but I'm old enough to watch this movie. My baby cousin is old enough to watch this movie. But I would say for parents that want to put this movie on, maybe watch the first 40 minutes or skip through the first 40 minutes and then put it on for your kid. Because the first 40 minutes, I was very uncomfortable. I'm not a girl. I'm not 13. I'm not in the 8th grade anymore. I don't like boys in the way May, the protagonist, does. I don't idol or stan any boy bands. So I'm not the one to frankly enjoy this movie. I grew up with Pixar. Before I could talk, the first movies I remember watching were films like Toy Story on DVD and Finding Nemo on DVD, and every time a certain part came on, the DVD scratched and, it skipped through the scenes and it would start pausing. And Incredibles on Disney Channel long before they even announced a sequel. So when they announced this film, I found the idea of it to be interesting, and since Pixar usually makes films that has such broad appeal, as in colorful animation and fun antics for kids, but also mature writing for adults to understand. Turning Red is such, for lack of better terms, referencing Sean Chandler, an alienated film. It's so divisive for me because I really like Pixar films, and I like the middle half of this movie. But it tried so hard to be mythological, while the whole 40-minute setup was about puberty and the metaphor of turning red, meaning periods. So obviously you can tell from my voice that biologically I can't get a period. So while I appreciate it for going so different and unique and introducing another culture to the Pixar canon, that's always great, the movie never quite hooks me as it would someone like a tween-age girl going through that stage of her life, or a woman. It just wasn't for me. And you gotta understand, I love Big Mouth. I love the Netflix animated puberty show Big Mouth because it's relatable to both boys and girls. I can relate to that because the guys in the show have relatable puberty issues. With this film, I can't relate to a girl getting her period, or I can't relate to a girl trying to go see a boy band because that's not what I did, and frankly, that's not what I do. Now, in conclusion, Turning Red dazzles in great animation, interesting and enjoyable concepts and ideas, and cute, cuddly fun in the middle for the whole family. But for someone as old as I am, and for someone who biologically can't get periods or go through what young women go through at that stage of their lives, it didn't hook me as much. I guess I'm missing the point of the film, to show a relatable story about a teenager going through puberty and liking the other sex and wanting to hang out with friends at a concert and parental expectations and disappointments. Now, if you're looking at it from a naked eye, if you're looking at it from a DNA standpoint and take out the gender and take out the boy band stuff, if you look at it from a superficial viewpoint, it's the most relatable Pixar film out there. I can understand and appreciate everything that this movie was trying to go for, but the way it's executed just didn't quite hook me. I'm not as negative as Sean Chandler was, but I'm not praising this film like how other critics are. It's not one of the best Pixar films. It's not the perfect Pixar film. I didn't love it like how I loved Soul. I didn't like it like how I liked Luca. It's meh for me. At the end of the day, this movie is meh. I gotta go a C and a 5 out of 10. And then sorry to say it, sorry to the director, because I'm pretty sure she's a nice woman. I just found your movie meh. So I would say to people who want to see this movie, skip it. Alright guys, that is it for the review. I'm pretty sure this was a short one, and a late one at that, but please don't forget to check out that Twitter. It's going to pop up on the screen right now, and you are free to comment down below. What did you think of the film Turning Red? Have you seen Sean Chandler's review? Did you like it? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Comment all that down below in the comment section. Please don't forget to check out that latest Pixar ranking that's in the card up above. And with that being said, guys, like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all next time. Peace.